I said that the top comment of the last video picks will be I will level up to 21. This is the last video, so let's actually post it. We'll see the top comment by the time I'm done recording this, but today we are locking in on B-Bear. I really wanted to turn in Dapper Bear as well. Only thing left are the planners. But my macro sold and literally disconnected in the middle of the night. But hey, in the next video or two, I promise this will be done. If I'm gonna be doing all this grinding, I might as well get the sticker stack. And yeah, so for B-Bear, we need a bunch of black bloom petals. And let's start in the field like Dandelion. I have no clue how difficult it's going to be to get a black bloom petal in this field. Since I only need 20, I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty difficult. But hey, everything in this game is difficult. Maybe this is to balance out the skill level between the endgame players and the early game players. Like early game, doesn't matter if you're early or end game. It's still incredibly difficult. Oh wait, no, just kidding. It's not incredibly difficult because I'm literally getting so many. Okay, yeah, this quest is gonna be so easy. I might regret saying that in just a second. For now, life is prosperous. When life is good, you think it'll stay that way. As soon as it gets bad, you're like, oh crap, life was good a second ago. Can they go back to being like that? And we already finished black bloom petals. Polar bear quest is done, but luckily we don't need to do that. And now let's switch to mushroom field to get the rest of bloom petals there. I only need 7 more from mushroom. So once again, the fact that I need 10 total from this field makes you wonder, how difficult is it really? But as proven by Dandelion, it wasn't that bad, and we already got 1 from Mushroom. I think it should multiply, theoretically speaking. I really hope it will. Okay, yes! We're finally getting them! Dude, is this like the easiest quest ever? The Beastmas quest before this was pure misery, bro. It literally took me like 2 or 3 days to finish. This I might get done in just a few hours. Oh, no! Dude, I was literally replying to comments there. And, okay, luckily the black blooms are still spawning, but that was actual misery. I know you guys felt the exact emotions I felt just a second ago. That was not a pleasant emotion to feel. Seeing something you need, literally just go into the abyss. Game, don't scam her. Okay, let's go! We got it! Now it's time for bamboo. And the black blooms actually give bomb pollen, which... it makes sense that's in the early tier fields because a lot of noobs grind in the earlier fields, and bombs are pretty good for filling up your backpack early on, so maybe that's why Anna added all these black blooms in the lower tier fields. Anyway, we're talking about things that don't matter. Let's talk about something interesting, like the fact that top comment literally isn't even about the beat I need to level up. He spent it all. Yes, that is in fact the title. I spent it all. Isn't it crazy that people who comment on this channel are literally going to be leaders and innovators within the next 5 to 10 to 15 years? Like, realistically, at least one guy who commented something incredibly stupid on all my videos is going to be a doctor. Maybe he will doctor me in the future. What is it called when a doctor, like, does the doctors... like, maybe he will be curing me in the future. Actually, hopefully I won't need curing. Let's hope we are all young and healthy and prosperous forever, but that's not always the case. So if I do need doctoring, honestly, I really wish it would be one of the Yarks viewers. I walk into the doctor's office. I'm like, hey, doctor, can you give me a prescription? He's like, yeah, but hey, Yarks, you forgot the pedal belt. No, actually, that would not be that funny. Can we get some black blooms, please? Okay, let's go. Finally, we got the snowball effect. 1 black bloom petal spawns, and then a lot more follow. I don't know how the bloom petal replication system works. From what I have noticed, if you get, for example, 1 out of 5 blooms that you need, just like this, only 1 flower is black out of, like, however many, like 7. It tends to carry over and multiply in the next bloom that spawns. I don't know why, it just does. And, bro, this is... it despawns. No! Oh my god, okay, whatever. Hate this game. I hate blue fields. And you see, I messed up. I got distracted. When I didn't break that black bloom petal, I was reading comments. So, moral of the story for today, Yark's philosophy day 3 is do not care about your viewers if you're a YouTuber and solely focus on the game. 0 time gets dedicated to the comments. 100% of the time gets dedicated to the B-Storm grind. Okay, just kidding. That's not actually the moral of the story. I try and read some comments, just like I was there. Unfortunately, it did not turn out well for me. The real moral of the story here is when you have momentum going, momentum is very important for anything you do. There's this podcast I listened to like a year ago. It's called How to Take Over the World. It's very chill, one of my favorites. And there's an episode on Edwin Land. So that is the guy who invented the Polaroid. For all the 2-year-olds watching, that's the camera before the thing on your iPad or iPhone. So it physically instantly printed out a picture you take. So that was revolutionary. When before the Polaroid camera, if you want to take a picture, it would take hours to develop and to actually become printable. But with the invention of Polaroid, you could literally take pictures within the span of seconds. And I just got reminded of a story about the Polaroid guy, as he said that you can get done in the span of 2 days or 2 weeks what would usually take someone 2 years just by locking in. Okay, he didn't actually say the locking in part, but that was what the quote entailed. If you have momentum on your side, if you just vigorously work on whatever you do, if you lock in on something very deliberately, if you deliberately work on one thing, 0 distractions, like no one's talking to, nothing like that, things just work out. And sometimes you need those very long sessions of work for hours on end, maybe days, maybe weeks on end. But it is during those weeks where real progress is made. Otherwise, it would never happen, or it'll take actual years to happen. Working with 0 distractions is a very valuable thing, and that's why not many people do it, unfortunately. Not many people have the time to do it. Like, for example, I really need to lock in on YouTube. You know, I got 2 channels to run. We got Yarks, and we got a secret channel, which I've seen comments pointed out. We're not going to say what it is, but... So if I want to lock in as much as the biggest innovators of the world. So, for example, Edwin Land, right? Innovated camera, one of the greatest inventions. Steve Jobs pretty much created modern computers, laptops, and iPhones. Amazing guy. That's the kind of dedication it would take. Just actual weeks, if not months on end. No distractions, just solely locking in on what you care about. And I mean, for example, today, I can't really do that because after I record this, I got to record for the second channel. And then I need to get groceries. And then I need to clean my house. So unfortunately, if you're not a millionaire, there are just all these distractions that life throws at you. Like, obviously, I need to be helpful to the household, right? I need to clean the house. It's the right thing to do. Just because I know if I don't do it, I'll have a lot more time to work doesn't mean I won't do it. I know I have to. So it's just one of those things that you need to balance out and tread a fine line between doing the things you need to and doing the things you know you need to. For work, for school, for personal projects, for businesses, whatever the hell it is, it doesn't matter. Tread that fine line. What was I doing? Black bloom petals. Okay, so we need 2 more. Pretty chill. If they can freaking spawn. Yeah, so I lost... The original point I was trying to make is I lost some momentum by reading comments. Don't lose momentum. Don't get distracted by small things. A small thing like comments now means I have to spend an extra 10 minutes in this freaking field looking for black bloom petals. If they could even spawn. I found this list of where bloom petals spawn. And apparently black bloom petals mainly spawn in cactus. And also spider and dandelion. I don't know why. I think Cactus is calling my name. It's a much better field with thicker flowers, so that means breaking high-level blooms will be easier, thus entailing the fact that I'll be able to get a lot more of them a lot quicker, because I'll be able to get higher-level blooms. Okay, and not a single bloom has spawned. Hello? Guys, one more. Please! I need this! Okay, I wasn't oiled up. That's the real problem at hand. We have to use the Diddy oil to get times 1.2 faster move speed. Okay, let's go. Now we're moving, bro. Now we are zooming. And we got the momentum going again. You see precise marks. I can pretty much invent a way for humanity to get to the moon. Or I could get my last bloom petal. That works as well. I think I'll hold off on the rocket ship to the moon thing. Just not worth my time yet. I can't get distracted from the real objective at hand, which is Bee Swarm. All right, so last field I need to get is Pine Tree, and after that, we need to purchase a scam from Bee Bear's catalog, and then get another mere 1,453 black bloom petals. Actually, that'll be 1,448 after I get the 5 from Pine Tree. Holy yapping and math. All right, so I only need to get 5 from Pine Tree. Does that mean it's super rare? Probably. Oh, yeah, this is going to be so fun. I'm being sarcastic if you couldn't tell. I got to look up more at the camera, dude. You guys are being adjusted. You're being kidnapped a few degrees down to see me better. And finally, blooms are spawning in. Hopefully, some black ones, will it? This just fell off. It keeps getting flung off, bro. But that's a distraction. Who needs a control key when you have Bee Swarm? Oh, there's a bloom in here. I cannot even see any of the blooms that are spawning, but I'm gonna presume it's not black ones. Let's not lose my sanity further. Oh! I got one. Damn, so Beesmas has been out for like almost a month now, I think. In exactly a week, it'll be exactly a month since Beesmas has been released. So, Alfred! That's not what I need, but we got a Gingy. That is what I need, because we're gonna be spending those later in the shop. Dude, I had the weirdest dream tonight, so pretty much I got kidnapped into Squid Games, but on some Caribbean island. The first challenge of the Squid Game was like parkour, and it was pretty much on swings above the water. So It was like wooden platforms, and they're held up by 2 vertical ropes going down, and the wood is shaking, so you have to jump on and like hold on and keep your balance. And one guy fell and literally drowned, and then I locked in and survived like the GIM. And the next challenge was a chainsaw battle. So obviously chainsaw battles are like kind of RNG, you know. If I'm gonna be doing a Squid Game challenge, it better be skill involved. So after I saw the next Squid Game challenge in my dream was a chainsaw 1v1, I saw one guy died from it. So I decided to escape with one of my friends, and we escaped, and then I almost got robbed, but I locked in and beat the robbers, bro. And then, yeah, I made it back home somehow, and I woke up, and here I am. Yeah, life is very interesting. 1 second, you're dreaming about being in Squid Game. Next second, you're playing B-Game. Next second, you're asleep again and doing it all over again for the next 90,000 days, or however many days people are alive on average for. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's life in a nutshell. Oh, black balloon battle. Okay, I got psyoped by statistics again, but luckily I logged in and saw that one. Let's go. I just need 3 more, and then we can grind the proper field for the black blooms, like spider or cactus or something other than this stupid pine tree. Oh, blue extract from pine tree. You don't see that every day. Maybe every other day. Maybe you do see it every day. Maybe the macro picks it up, but I just never see it because I don't actually play the game except now. We also got the fizz-free peach mango Celsi for today. A Celsi a day keeps a doctor away. You already know? Yes, sir. That's not medical advice, by the way. It is objective advice because it's objectively true. Oh, another one! DJ Khaled! Another one. Okay, the last black bloom. Let's freaking go. I'm so glad to be done with like probably the easiest part of the quest. The hardest part is the black bloom. So let's grind up cactus for 1 minute as I decide what to waste my life savings on. So actually, we have 31,000 snowflakes and gingerbread bears. What is the state of the union? 718. Not too bad for only like 19 days. Wait, no, more than 19 days. For like 24 days of playing B-Game, not too shabby. And we also have a bunch in the mother bear gingerbread bear house. So yeah, I can't complain. But I could either buy something really cheap or something really cool, and I know you guys want me to buy something really cool just because you guys like watching me waste my life savings. So yeah, it's pretty chill. You guys clearly love seeing resource wasting ensue, so what can we buy? Poinsettias, cool. Super snowman. 1 festive planner, 5 loaded dice. Hey, this seems kind of useful. I do actually need loaded dice because soon we're going to be boosting for Honey Day again. Daddy On It released a brand new Honey Day code for 1 million Discord members. Me personally, I think he should have gotten 1 million Discord members way sooner than that, but who am I to talk? I get a free Honey Day, so yeah, congrats on it. I'll congratulate you as much as I need to for you to keep giving us free Honey Days. And I still have not gotten a single black bloom petal. You know what, On It? I take back whatever congratulations I told you a second ago. Yeah, disregard that, please. Please delete any recollection of my congratulations from your memory because I'm not getting any black blooms whatsoever. Bro, how am I supposed to get these if I'm not getting a single one? Oh, just kidding. Thanks On It. Congrats on 1 million again. Disregard any mentions of disregarding my previous affection for your 1 million member Discord server. Okay, yeah, we're actually getting so many. This isn't that bad. If I just don't miss any of the black bloom petals, we should be bing chilling. We can also glitter this field up. And this Alvin bought the pack, so let's do that now. Okay, that was a masterclass on how to extend YouTube videos to gain maximum retention. You say you're gonna do something, and you do it a minute after you said you do it, because that's how you get people to watch. Smash like again. Whoa, no! I missed it. I missed like 4. Okay, this bloom petal literally made up for it. Yeah, so we're actually getting quite a few now. Yeah, On It, actually, I will congratulate you for a second time on 1 million members for giving me so many black bloom petals. Yeah, so I guess we'll do a little off-camera grinding here. Not really much to talk about unless I figure out something to talk about, so this should be fun. Yeah, obviously I'm going to be present this whole time at the computer. I'm not going to leave yet because we're on a roll. Momentum and all. I talked about momentum earlier. No reason to sabotage that momentum since we're getting so many black bloom petals so quickly. And yeah, you know what? Since I'm here, let's also pop some buffs when I have a second, when I'm not collecting bloom petals. Okay, red extract. Oh, that's blue extract. There's the red extract. I must blooms. Okay, I got distracted by things like boost. Okay, glue, enzymes, tropical drink, purple potion. You know, I could have used the purple potion all along instead of the red and blue extracts because I did just waste both of them. And that's another lesson. The greedy pay twice. I tried being cheap. I tried using red and blue extracts, and I paid the price for it in the form of wasting black blooms and also wasting 2 red extracts. The anecdote in this case being, it's not about the red extracts because I don't care about them. I pretty much have infinite amounts. I have thousands. But since I wanted to be cheap, of inevitably wasting a small amount of said resource and said black bloom petals. Okay, hopefully my philosophy lessons make sense. I should write a book. All right, well, the cactus bloom petals expired. Let's actually check out Cactus because I was told that's also one of the main fields where they spawn. So let's check for ourselves. Double check your sources. Okay, and bro, first bloom is literally 5 black bloom petals. Let's freaking go. And yeah, okay, so spider might be objectively better. We'll see. There are way too many of these bloom petals. I can't get all of them, bro. The steak's too juicy, guys. Life is too prosperous. We're getting way too many of these for my own good. So the best case, I guess, is for the bloom petals to spawn across the field, so I don't break both them. So I don't break both of them at the same time. Like, for example, this one. Test seconds till expiration. Let's break this first, and then we'll go for the one up there. Okay, nice. Get all the black blooms here. Break this one. Too easy. Yeah, so that should be the strat. Okay, so it says Cactus is the best field for this, actually. Okay, and Cactus is actually proving to be pretty goddamn good. Look at this. Oh my god, too many black bloom petals. Way too many. Too many for me to even be able to pick up, so that's good, actually. Keep giving me way too many. Keep littering the field with them. Yeah, so sometimes you don't get lucky at first. It takes time for the field to warm up. Takes time for the engine to warm up so you can redline it. Same with the bloom petals. Okay, I've gotten like 100 in the span of the last minute. That's so good. Cactus is pretty freaking good for these. Need more speed, bro. I'm too slow. I'm gonna start using coconuts, to be honest. And finally, I got that consistent speed I was looking for. We got the second bear morph. Okay, pro tip if you have digital bee. If you're boosting and you get a double bear morph, but it's duplicate, like for example, you have a brown bear morph active and you get a duped one, do not actually pick up the duped bear morph. Wait until yours is about to run out because dupe tokens last for almost 30 seconds, I think. So if you wait like 5 seconds before your bear morph expires, you pick it up, and then you pretty much have 1 minute of bear morph for time to pollen. It's OP. Or for example, now I need bear morph for speed, so I didn't instantly stack mine because it wouldn't give me more speed. I waited for mine that was about to expire, and then I picked up the duplicate token. I wonder the difference it'll make if I 4x this field. So let's actually use loaded dice. Now we have 4x cactus, and whenever that's about to run out, I can always refresh. I'm gonna be here for a while, so I wonder if I break the higher level black blooms, if it'll actually expedite the process by a lot. Surely there's gotta be a curb with how good you are versus how many bloom petals you can pick up. If it's something like collect 5 or 10 or 20, probably not. But for 1500, and when you're actually actively grinding instead of macroing, I'm sure having a boosted up field with a cracked out hive like me, it'll make a good difference. I notice after you get a really good wave of petals, they just despawn for a minute straight, like nothing is spawning. So I think that's how the game works, not too sure. Okay, this is not enough haste. No, I can't do it. I can't use super smoothie. I have honey day coming up. I need to save it, is what a poor person would say. We're using super smoothie for haste. I don't care. I need that 0.05 more move speed. I'm not joking around when I say I use super smoothies for move speed. That is solely what I use it for. I could care less about the other buffs. And we do have a bunch of gingerbread bears, and Beastmas is not ending anytime soon, so if anything, I could always just buy the most expensive pack in the game and make another yapping video out of it and talk about some philosophers there. Okay, yeah, that's actually a plan. I'm writing that down in the Yarik's book of ideas. The fact that I wasted that the fact that I invested that super smoothie into this insanely profitable and valuable boost, that's just my confidence in my future self to get more back. That was intentional. Because I know by using one super smoothie, I'm manifesting to the universe that I will need more in the future. So I will lock in and find another way that I wouldn't have otherwise found to get myself another super smoothie, like buying the pack. We are manifesting in B-game for ultimate riches and profits and ultimate move speed as well. Alright, somehow I'm making 5 billion honey a second, doing this, whatever this is, doing something, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, I've got the field all marinated. It's all juiced up. So many precise marks have max precision. This is where we lock in and get infinite black bloom petals. If I can get some freaking haste, please, Bee Swarm. Don't do this to me. Don't make me run out of phase as soon as that black bloom petal starts spawning. Brother, so many are going to waste for my inability of being able to run fast. Oh, that's just beautiful. So many of them everywhere. Okay, I'm really starting to notice myself one-shotting all the really high-level blooms, like level 12 and 13. So, yeah, probably being good at the game helps with doing things that involve playing the game. Okay, we are at 900. I need my sticker stack again. That's how long we've been playing for. My sticker stack of over 200 has ran out in this video. That's some dedication, if you ask me. Wait, I wonder if I use a bloom shaker, how much will this expedite the process? Because I do have a lot of them, and if I can get 100 bloom petals per bloom shaker, that would be so good. I have not even thought about using bloom shakers to maybe get the quest done faster. Okay, so far I can't really tell if the bloom shakers are the ones that are responding to black blooms or if the field is. Like, we're getting a whole lot of different blooms, but, like, I only need the black ones, bro. I'll just pretend like the bloom shaker is doing something. Plop it in the inventory. Okay, over 1,000 blooms now. Yay. 1,100. 1,200. Let's plop down another bloom shaker. Come on, bro. Shake it up, bee swarm. 1,300. 1,400. And, okay, I think I actually confirmed my theory that blooms do something in terms of getting the bloom color that you need. So no bloom was responding, or only green was responding, and now I popped a bloom shaker, and it, like, jump-started the whole process of the black bloom spawning. So I think I'll finish it in the next, like, minute or something. Should be very doable. I'm so happy. This is, like, the most stupid, painful quest ever. Okay, that is the new title of the video. Just came up with it. The most painful quest ever. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call this video. Real-time innovation right here. And any minute now, this should be done. The final stretch. Finally! Final bloom petals. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and it's done! Yes. But anyway, B-Bear, what's good, gang? I'm dreaming of a Black Beesmas where we will finally meet our doom. Bro, what is this? What is this second coming doomsday prepping, bro? Where the mob's so scary, destroy everything merry, and all that remains is a singular, sad, and lowly black bloom. Wow, so depressing. Enough of all that doom and gloom. That's what I'm saying, bro. We've got presents to wrap up and a cub buddy to build. Do I get a present? Good work out there, little one. Just 2 more quests until your cub buddy's only 2 more? Bro, okay, I get a black balloon, 3 bloom shakers, and not enough compensation for all the mental struggle I suffered through. If you enjoyed, drop a like and sub. Okay, top comment check. What bee do I love? Oh, who's this beautiful man here? Anyway, level up a bumblebee and keep it in your hive for the next week or until you use honey day. Well, that's why I still have puppy bee in my hive, because I knew I was gonna do something as stupid as this eventually. Where's my bumblebee? Do I have a bumblebee? What bumblebee, bro? Oh, maybe he means I get a bumblebee and then why? Okay, well, he gave me $2, and clearly money speaks. Money is what controls the world, so let's get a bumblebee. And I have until legendary on. There's bumblebee. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, see ya. Let's go. Level 21 bumblebee. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and sub. And if you didn't enjoy, make sure you drop a like and sub, because you watched this video till the end. And if you didn't enjoy it, then your punishment for doing something very counterintuitive, which is disliking someone and watching their video till the end, will be to drop a like, and your punishment for that will be to drop a like and subscribe.